Where's that? Final. Soundwave, Kyle, yeah, everything's back up and running. Oh man. Flipping, yeah, it was kind of worrisome that, you know, turn on Streamlabs and the whole thing just, screens just went black, and it had me worried. I was like, oh, at first it was doing the whole usually like kind of stuttering thing it does when the driver goes nuts. So I'm like, okay, I gotta wait for the driver, and it never came back up. I'm like, oh, no. Had to shut off the computer, restart it, reconnect everything. Good news, bad news. According to the save file progression system of this game, we are 31%. So we're about a third of the way through the game already.
Affirmative. Looks fragile.
Oh, letting you know, you can claim a red supernova dragon for free when you log into map. Oh, really? Oh, I saw that they were having some kind of like some kind of special stream today, and I was watching it for a little minute.
Holding.
I'll definitely do that when I get when we get done with the stream today. I think I made a boo-boo. Royal finish as well. Oh, it's a royal finish. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Blackjack? Who the heck is Blackjack? Just out of curiosity, have you played a deck with the God cards? I've made a few back in the day, but not any of the. But like, not any. Not. Not in the past like 6 years or so. Because I know I haven't played basically ever since I got the news. Basically ever since the God cards got support. With the structure decks, the brand new TCG exclusives there that came out of the 10s, I haven't played with any of those yet. Or even all the raw retrains as well.
On my way.
Horse works quite well with them. Let's see.
Preparing.
Okay.
Enter down at max. Okay. Grimlock Fury!
Ah! Horse works quite well with them. You mean like the King Sarcophagus version of Horse? I've done 2 goals with them on with 10 5 snake eyes. I swear, hit needed it. Yeah. No, full complete agreement, Kyle.
Huh?
Did this sucker go all the way over? Oh, someone just spawned. Oh. Oh, we might want to move Wheeljack over here. Actually, no, let's move Grimlock closer. Oh, he can't move! That should work.
Got it.
The horse arch save in general.
Not on my watch.
He's also locked in place. So...
Affirmative. Primed.
I can't do anything. He can't move. Just had ideas of what you could call Thursday stream from now on Rip and Tear Thursday. Yeah, that. I mean, I can go with that. Or, or at least until we get done with Doom. Please tell me you move in the melee range. Oh, honey, I feel so sorry for you right now. We're gonna move him closer.
Sure thing. Ultimate ready. I got you.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you decide to go with Doom Eternal of 2016 as well. Maybe? Because I know, Arc... Oh, snap. I don't know if Arc's... I know Arc was Zealand something, so I don't think he was at his computer when Telegram, Discord went off. Oh yeah, it's a little higher than normal. What the heck? Because usually head about like, okay, there we go. Okay, he's not home right now. He said he had to step out for a bit.
Right.
See, it just pushes her back with no damage.
Primed.
let's see.
Clear the way!
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I already read that.
Targeting!
Let's see.
Plating restored.
Let's see. What's gonna be the poll for today, chat? What do you think the poll would be? Ah! So okay, so the anime awards happened a few nights ago, right? And Kaiju number 8, my favorite anime from last year, was nominated for 12 awards. Won none of them. So, okay. Okay, let's see. Bitty-bitty-bitty-bitty. Since Wheeljack is closer. Yeah, let's just. Oh, that would have been so cool if it actually hit her. Yeah, watched it. Really recommend it, Kyle. Basically the premise of Kaiju number 8 is that let's actually move this a little bit closer. The premise of Kaiju number 8 is that it takes place in a Tokyo, Japan, where Kaiju attacks are normalized and humans have to defend them off. The main character, Kefka, is part of the cleanup crew. Something that, you know, like, really escapes our minds when we think of, like, all these giant monsters. Like, who cleans up the mess? Well, they actually have a specific group of people that goes around and cleans the messes up. And, like, these guys are so specialized. They know how tough they are, where organs are, what to do, what not to do, stuff like that. And basically Godzilla. Hold on. Not kind of yes, kind of no. So the big twist on this one is that it's the humans who are actually on class with some of these kaijus. Like, they're the upper ranks of the kaiju defense force can take down kaijus by themselves if need be. So that's the background of everything, right? So we meet up with Kefka, who's part of the cleanup crew. Kefka, for some odd reason, gains the ability to turn into a kaiju, and he is so powerful that he's able to blow certain. He is so powerful he's able to blow away certain kaiju with just one punch. And we're not talking about like levels of like one punch where he punches him and like a whole top part comes. No, we're talking about like blowing him away. That even in the manga, panel by panel, was first the skin, then the muscles, then the bones. Like, it was literally blowing him away, layer by layer. Is Kaiju anime? Yes, it is. It is an anime. I mean, there's only one way to do this. Like an idea like this can only be done animated, or it's a very expensive, or it's like animation helped bridge that gap. If it was live action, it'd either be very expensive to make to do all the CGI animation in the first place, or very cheap looking. But he joins the Defense Force after becoming a kaiju, and he helps defend Tokyo. Now there's some, and the plot does get bigger because, you know, anime, and I'm not going to spoil anything past that. But like the humor, there's like the biggest thing about this anime is actually teamwork. Several of the other cadets and some of the other commanders get times to shine, and we're not talking about like a episode. No, like there's a whole fight later down the road, because I'm caught up on the manga. There's a fight later down the road where a bunch of the captains literally go one-on-one with some of these guys and are able to keep pace with them. And it's not just that, but some of the humor is just really kind of it's just enough far left, just random for me to really love it. And on top of that, it's like a bunch of the tropes where you think like at first when the anime first starts, he tries to keep his identity secret, but of course, a few people at a time are naturally finding out. And I'm not gonna say who, I'm not gonna say when, but it's just a trope of the animes. You know, it's like Power Rangers at first. They're like, oh, no one's gonna know the identity of Power Rangers, but over time, people just kind of like, oh yeah, it's Bob. Bob's the Black Ranger. Just ignore Bob. True Sun God is such a good card. Also, you used to. Oh, I did. Uh-oh. Hold on. It's YouTube. They use the previously used thumbnail. Oh, I am. Let me change that really quickly. But it's a really good show. The closing song is done by One Republic, like the American band One Republic. Let's see. Hold on. I'm sorry, let me nerd out for a minute. Alright, I really loved the anime. I've already watched it twice. I watched the subs and then I watched the dub. I found Legacy Torn at Walmart a few days ago. Did you get it? That's a good question. Did you get it though? Is he still? Oh, he is still, anchored. Well, that blows. She's anchored too. Oh, no.
Ready.
He can't even use his ultimate because it requires him to move. That blows some serious monkey chunk. 36 was worth it. I mean, 36 is about his retail price, so that's a good sign. I also found a Studio Series Bumblebee, but my interest was on Tarn. Which Studio Series Bumblebee? Are we talking about 86 or Transformers 1? She's still anchored, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Oh no, she's not.
Decepticons meet Stormfall.
The most recent one. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, he's disabled for the turn. I mean, side A. Oh, he's fully disabled. I can't even move. Oh, no, I can
Taking point.
Also found Agents of the Prime, Waspinator, and Red Alert. It makes me really, really sad that two of the major Walmarts that I go to stopped carrying Legacy stuff. How many Walmart stores is there locally? There is Prime, Mansfield, SBC, an airline, and Yuri. So there's 5 major Walmarts in my area, right? And 2 of them already, the 2 closest ones to me, don't carry Legacy stuff anymore. They went to the just nothing but like Earth Spark, Transformers 1, and all the gimmick stuff and blockies. Welcome back, Ark. Oh, can I just slam into him? No, I can't.
Hi.
Just finish.
Yikes. Ouch.
And she's anchored in mother. Oh wait, no, wait. We can use ults. We can use ults. Never mind. He's out of range. He is out of range. Dang it! I keep pressing the wrong buttons. They're blocking the way, so he can't drive. Yep.
Motor functions recovered.
I'm just wanting to get Megatron's Prime from the Age of the Primes. Oh, do you try to flip up the deluxe, Prime's knees? What I mentioned in Discord Friday, I think it was? Not yet. Where are you, Graham? Come here. This whole weekend was just... It was a thing. It started off with Friday. Going into Friday, right? I was already running on, I should get Q Studio Series for the memes.
This isn't over. When I'm back
going
to my
into
old
Friday, I was
self,
only running
we'll
on.
finish
I
this.
was only running on 4 hours of sleep, and I was not feeling good whatsoever. And since so I wasn't feeling good. That was the first thing. And going into work was already kind of a slog. We're fixing to go into the summer season, and we have a lot of teenagers in the area because thanks to our target being basically surrounded by neighborhoods, and on top of that we have a high school literally around the corner from the place. There's a lot of teenagers around us, and you better believe that means a lot of them come in and disrupt the joint. A lot of them come in and instantly go for like the bounty balls, the sports balls, and all that, and they'll start bouncing them and throw them across the store. And we've now gotten to the point of at my store where we just stop. We just start telling them as soon as we see them, it's like, hey, stop it! Please do not bounce the balls in the stores. And we finally got told that, hey, yeah, if they keep doing it, you can tell them. If they keep doing it, we can have them escort out of the store. But part of me is like, I'm just over this. I'm just so tired of having to ask kids to stop playing with the balls in the store. So I'm in shoes, right? And I'm just sitting there. We have like these cool little scanners that can scan for clothes because, neat fact, all clothes in most retail stores have like these little RFID chips in the tags, and these scanners can read the tags. And the same thing with shoes. So I'm sitting there trying to scan for these shoes, trying to find them because nothing's in the right spot because it's closed. The stuff stays in the correct spot for a grand total of like an hour before someone comes and goes, oh, I like this shirt, we'll take it with them, and they'll just put them in like, oh, since it's a shirt, I think it doesn't really matter where I put the shirt, so they'll go put it in like a completely different area. I'll take this men's Stitch shirt, you know, from Lilo and Stitch, and I'll go put it in the boys section just because it has Stitch on it. Target. Target as of right now is the better store to be hunting for Transformers. Not only did they increase the size of the area, but you do not run the risk of running into the problem that I have right now. In the Discord group and later on stream when I take another picture of it, I'll show you what like local Walmarts. Actually, hold on. Let's see if I can actually pull this up really quickly. What Walmarts are starting to do. Because I remember someone posted it, and well, my mom is starting to get new stuff. You're starting to get new stuff. Let's see. Hold on. Let's back this up a little bit. Okay. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so yeah, a lot of Walmarts are starting to look like this now, where you have Transformers 1, you have a bunch of these little dudes, which do they sell? I'm not sure if they do. They finger flick some Earthspark figures and the Hero Mashers, and then all gimmick stuff and blockies, and that's it. They have no room for Age of the Prime stuff. They condensed all the Transformers into one 3-foot section, and they condensed it to a very effective degree. I gotta give them I have to give them some serious props for condensing this section as much as they can and fitting as much product as possible. It looks clean. It looks clean when it's full, but at the same time, now it's full of gimmick toys. It's full of essentially mainline toys, like the movie toys or the current show lines. But they are no longer carrying the collector lines. This is the most 2023 Walmart. Intelligent X reminds me of Eternal from Sonic, just the shape of his head. It's starting to get new stuff. Which is... What is that? What's your Walmart? Oh, Q, unfortunately. My Walmart, like, they got a whole case in that whole case of like Jazz, Q, and all that. The Q's actually sat on the shelf for a hot minute. And what was it? I was watching a video by a YouTuber called Paper Melon, like paper, Papermelon, like watermelon. His logo is a origami watermelon, which I thought was really cool. But and he said that the designer who designed most of the Transformers who could transform really intricately, he left. He either left or he got fired from Hasbro. And ever since then, a lot of the current Transformers kind of transform a little too simply. And because he helped design Q, and that makes so much more sense. I need Q and Pablo to see which design is worse. I'm Pablo.
Primus.
Are you talking about
this
Wheeljack?
canyon has eyes. Let's move.
Hey, Goob Miss, how we doing today? Holy, whoa, okay. Baber's Wheelback. Yeah, I know who you're talking about when you said Q. But yeah, he was designed by a completely different person who doesn't understand the concepts of Studio Series. He'd rather design G1 toys.
Is located near this oasis.
Because look at that, all the G1 toys he designed so far are really good. But look at all the Studio Series stuff, the actual movie Baver stuff, which also does explain why we had a 1-year gap. Was because they're changing over design teams.
Huh. Those cons don't know what they're standing on.
Optimus would have never left it unprotected.
Unless he had no choice.
I don't like this.
Bro didn't even look at the Bumblebee movie design. No, he didn't.
So we moved.
Okay,
fast.
no.
The Allspark might be the only way to stop them. Come on.
To be fair about the Bumblebee movie design, is that when it comes to are we talking about like the actual Bumblebee movie, or are we talking about like Rise of the Beasts or like '07 and all that.
Smash!
On it.
Thoughts on RoboSen? So, I'm talking about the Dark of the Moon and the Ruins of the Beast designs. Okay, so yeah, the Dark of the Moon, was there a Dark of the Moon Bumblebee in Studio Series already? The Rise of the Beast design was kind of, it was there. Like, it was on point, it just lacked a lot of paint.
Moving.
So check out if you, oh wait, what? I've released the official, one of episode the... Oh, we'll check it out later, Goob. We'll check it out later, Goobimus. The toy's head can be swapped out with Bumblebee Movie's head. Oh. So my thoughts on RoboSen is that out of all the RoboSen toys that we have so far, we have a Megatron, we have an Optimus, we have a Bumblebee. Which the Bumblebee, the way it transforms is actually really, really cool. I like watching that transform over than the Optimus or Megatron because oh, we also have Grimlock. Well, I think that's because the transformations for Megatron and Optimus are kind of basic at this point. Ooh, sorry. But watching the transformation for Bumblebee's really cool, and that's only the real like thing I can say about them because like I have yet to mess with them in person. Have they been selling? Apparently. Apparently they're selling just good enough for them to so far they have Prime, Megatron, Grimlock, and Beat. Yeah. What is it? So I mean they're selling good enough that they're making more. RoboSen has been doing a lot more than just Transformers. Technically, there's actually 5. There's 4 that can transform, and then we do have that one Bumblebee that does not transform. They had to go through a lot with Volkswagen to get the B design. Hey, hey, my chat name is Purple now. Hey, Norman, welcome back, dude. Let's see, where's the thing at? There we go. I just looked at the poll, like, what's Kaiju's number 8? That one's winning now. They had a co-op. They had an Optimus spell that from Bumblebee spell. Oh, I didn't see that one. I thought like I heard about it, but I didn't know they actually made it. Since December is halfway. Wait, I don't get it. But okay, so I understand why they keep making RoboSen ones is because they are selling well enough to justify making more, but they're not selling out like the first Optimus did. I mean, like the Optimus was basically like every single toy channel out there, every single high-profile toy channel out there was sent a free one. Like even like Jay and Silent Bob got a hold of the flipping the RoboSen Optimus. The previews for Megatron were everywhere, but I wouldn't know who they do next. Starscream, dude, make Soundwave. All right, I don't know who they're doing next, but Soundwave. But since Soundwave is about like, he all he does is that he turns into a box. He doesn't have to move, and he just turns into just a glorified Bluetooth speaker. That would be so cool. Wait, hold on, wait. Since December's halfway, what would I gotta say? Studio Series was cooking with the Bumblebee movie designs. What you want for Christmas since it's halfway? The Lego Prime. I think Dinobot and Skybite. would tolerate each other just because both of them have a love for yeah. Oh, they would. They definitely would, Norman. What would I want for Christmas? Since it's halfway. I mean, yeah. I mean, June is literally a few days away. I would want probably one of the movie masterpieces to help close up my line. Like, and that's another thing I heard is I heard that the design a few of the designers that were designing the the same person who helped make the studio series was helping making the movie masterpiece line, and that's why they haven't made a new one since. Movie masterpiece Blackout, Brawl, or Megatron. I would love to have. I have Barricade, Bone Crusher, and Starscream. Barricade, Starscream, Bone Crusher. Yeah. I'm just missing Blackout, the helicopter, the tank, and Megatron. What was it? Mass changing is stupid. Just to make Soundwave into a giant cassette and Megatron into a giant gun, it would be way funnier that way. Yeah, just for them, just to make them just so cumbersome that the only people who could use like Megatron or Soundwave would be the Titans. Who you turned into a boombox for? Oh, Metroplex.
Cannon's ready.
Goodbye. Oh, is it? Oh, because I used all those action points for that one move. Blah, 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 blah. Nah, they're too far. I'm finally gonna have a Megatron fight against my Optimus toy. Wait, what? Hold on. What I miss? Optimus, Soundwave, and Shockwave, name-wise, they have Wave Brothers. They don't even like each other from what I've seen. I'm finally gonna have a Megatron. You have to fight against my Optimus toy. Granted, it's Revenge of the Fallen Megatron fighting against a McDonald's Optimus, but still cool. Grimlock, that wasn't the toy, not you, not the scrap auto. Oh, words are even alike. Well, don't you know? Autocorrect usually is an AI to project what you want to say. What was it? Near. What the? Bunch of nerds. Oh no, Grim's got to fall back.
Grim, no!
Oh no. He got ganged up on. And I thought I moved him. I wish I can heal him.
On my way.
Man, it was kind of unfair of them just ganging up on Grimlock like that, though.
Moving up. Let's tear it up!
RC! Nice one! Locked and ready.
Still, you guys didn't have to, wait, what? Why does Retron sound like a legit team? Oh! So there's a whole skit with a Transformer named Reach Around. I'm not gonna play it, but I might share it in the Discord group later. But I want you guys to look it up yourself. And someone actually recreated it with toys and used an actual like dub voice and everything.
Armor's cracked.
It was actually really fun. Oh, I actually have to move. Okay. RC? Oh, she can't move. Actually, that's fine.
Yeah!
Ultimate ready. Yeah, got him.
Plating restored.
I forgot about the cone heads. Hello, I'm back. Read this in a TF2 heavy voice. Oh, I know what you meant.
Lights out, buddy.
Teletran X, are you sure? Seems like some tiny human castle.
Look, here, inside.
Oh, it's the
The
Allspark.
Allspark.
And Megatron just out of nowhere.
At last. You made it all so easy, little scout. My seekers have been tailing you since Central City. I expected to find Optimus. I never imagined you would lead us to the prize. Now, hand it over.
Over my scrapped circuits.
As someone whose favorite colors are gray, black, and white, it's not much of a wonder why my favorite Autobot is Bay Ironhide. Yeah. Why does Megatron sound like that? Give me the cube, boy.
Such heroic nonsense. As you wish.
I really do hate how they're throwing in lines from the old classic G1, because they know that this would be a case of like the adults grew up on the G1 and now this would be their kids. This would be their kids' Transformers, and they're just throwing in lines for their parents to go, "Ooh, he said the line. I know that line from the movie." Like, after a certain point, can we have just more new stuff and less callbacks? Because callbacks after a certain point just start flooding everything.
Patching.
Oh no! Guys, do you see how big Megatron is? Okay, we just gotta survive for 5 rounds. Where? There is no place to hide. Yeah, there is no place to hide. What? Oh no! maybe if I had a...
No problem. Locked and ready.
Moving up.
Is killing.
Irrelevant.
Gotcha.
Like, Overwatch is supposed to take off too! Oh no. You know, I like the third season of Beast Wars, but the second one was better. And Overwatch only reacts to the first one.
Get scrapped.
Oh, and since Bumblebee is the closest, I'm gonna be turning. No! Are we done? I mean, to be fair, Megatron does have a cannon, you know?
Patching.
And the most you can do is move.
Right.
Run away!
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't it weird how they revived Autobot and brought back Tigertron and Eraser, but not Scorponok and Pterosaur? They would have been cool. Okay. To be fair, Tigertron and Eraser were completely adopted, so they and they were merged together. Dinobot was brought back because they still had remnants of his body and his spark. So it was kind of like they had something to work with. Scorponok and Pterosaur got melted down into a pit of lava after the Predacon base got destroyed. So at the beginning of season 2, so there was nothing for them to bring them back with. Just imagine a pterodactyl scorpion Fusor against 2 scouts and a Dinobot has no ranged weapon. Yep. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. He's gonna do it. Fall! That's the slowest move! Like, why do you have something that moves so slow when you can't give me the chance? Oh, no. I thought he already fought. No, he used an ultimate.
Almost. Keep going.
Fuck. Like, try not to cuss, but at the same time, god damn.
Moving.
Bumblebee doesn't have a ranged weapon anymore. He has Overwatch. I should swap that out. Dude, how big is Megatron's range? I know, the more weight isn't there a new YouTube in the summer. Yeah, it's supposed to, I think like July it is, Cyberworld. Actually hold on, we will look that up really fast. Let's see. Oh, I like how some of the top resorts. Oh, okay, July 15th, 2015. Okay, so I was right. It was July. No, why? I hate this mouse. Because she needs to use her we need to use just enough. Because that'll fill up the rest of the energon meter.
Sure. Looks solid.
Okay. Oh, it'll just get... It'll just get rid of all three of them, just like that. Like, alright, cool. Oh, that did use all of it. Okay.
Repairing.
You, my good sir, are going to go high.
Affirmative. This'll hold.
RC, kind of same with you. And,
Weapons disabled. Weapons operational.
oh! Okay. That works too. Grim buddy, come on. Move within healing range, please.
No problem. Looks solid. Locked and ready.
Dang. Okay. Will I be able to fill up the meter enough?
Got you covered.
I should have done that to B first. Oh no. Also, I don't blame Raptor for not trusting her. She literally participated in the death of a Dinobot. Surprised that was never brought up in season 3 alongside she was used to fly an island. Yeah. It's gonna be June, so it won't take. Yeah. That's just like the movie escaping from Megatron with the Allspark. Oh, I also don't buy Black Range's redemption art all that much, but it would be really hard to top Dinobot's redemption art. It's because after a certain point, like as soon as she slowly starts going over to the maximal side, and it isn't until she gets her Transmetal 2 form that she's like, yeah, I'm fully good now. It's just like, yeah, why? So if I move here, right? Okay, good. It's only gonna. Oh, Bumblebee is so fun. He is so good. Oh, Bumblebee, you are so. Goodbye. You served us well, Bumblebee. You about to take that hard punch to the face.
No, B.
Okay, I was half joking about it being a punch to the face, but okay. Scavenger Demolisher reissue. I think it will after they reissued Overload, and he is actually selling pretty decently in Targets. Because like the Studio Series Devastator is he's a monster. 2 more turns. basically just gotta hunker down. Actually, hold on, wait. Can that explode? Nah, we just survive.
Right.
Surviving is the name of the game.
Right.
Moving.
Don't worry, Bumblebee always survives this kind of stuff, unless it's Skybound, when she's screwed. Yeah, fair. Yeah, very fair. Oh no, he's gonna do it again. Ooh. How many more?
Ultimate ready.
Did she just say ultimate film? Ooh. Spoilers.
Get scrapped.
I think you only do 2. Oh, okay, he's read it.
Plating's down.
Okay, good. Basically, you go to the gas station and you just turtle
This
up.
We have to. For Cybertron.
I commend your courage. Now surrender and take your place in my new world.
Never.
What was it your leader once said? There's a thin line between being a hero and being a memory.
Again, more G1 callbacks. Yes, we get it.
Bumblebee!
He was about to get scrapped anyways, alright.
After countless cycles, it's mine. Enough. What? The Allspark! It speaks! No, Megatron. I am Optimus Prime.
I mean, we kind of figured that. Hold on, we gotta go to Wheeljack's lab. Sorry, I thought this was common knowledge. He's trying to sound like Papers G1 and G1 at the same time. And it's like not working. Hey guys, remember G1? Yeah. Do you guys remember G1? Hey parents, do you remember G1? Wasn't that stuff cool? Like, how many points do I have? Hold on, whoa, hold on. Where's my webcam thing? I have 10,000 points. I should be buying stuff. Yeah. Life swap, exchange life force at close. Yes. RC trigger happy. RC rains fire on an area. Any use additional action point to increase the damage and increase. Raid Circuit to new ultimate. Bumblebee switches to vehicle mode, tears through nearby Decepticons, damaging and shoving them back at full energon. Bumblebee shoves Decepticons further and distancing. Stormfall. Wind blade attacks with her fabled sword to damage potentially anchor the Actually, I think this will be a lot better than her current like shove back ability. Only use additional action. Okay. Mission complete. Ah, here we go. Okay, so Stormfall, Precision Shot. No, we don't want Scout Overwatch anymore. We want Suppressive Fire. Okay. Oh, so what was... Really? That's... Wow. Wow. Wait. I don't think Prime was in the show's, in this show's universe was okay. Oh good, for a second I thought it was Ultra Magnus. I mean, I didn't think he was bad. Remember that time when Rodimus mocked Sandstorm for grieving his planet after he blew it up? Wasn't that also cool in 80?
Megatron. The Allspark is the life source of Cybertron. You cannot comprehend its power.
Also, chat, don't you love it when you can see the cheapness? Like, there's where's my webcam? Like, there's absolutely no animations, no lip animations. It's just stock still in-game stuff.
This is your doing. It is not the purpose of the Allspark to grant power. Battle trap.
Finally got a dub after an hour on Master Roll. Hey!
What is it to be? The Allspark or your friends?
Norman, let me guess, he's gonna say one shall stand, one shall fall.
Optimus, stop Megatron. Don't let him escape.
Your choice, Prime. Farewell. Conserve your strength, Bumblebee. I will protect you.
See, he doesn't even transform to go off screen. He just zoop. He literally despawns off the map.
Protect it with your spark. Proceeding.
Optimus with an animated design and without wearing his face mask. This makes me cringe. It's always well-known phrase, and I don't mind it being used.
Plating
It's not the fact that it's a well-known phrase. It's the fact that we have so many one-lines from G1 just kind of shoved into random spots that make no sense grammatically, just to make the parents go, ooh, I remember that. That was on the show I watched when I was a kid. And it's just becoming more and more prevalent as Transformers goes on that they want to cater more to G1 than anything else. And it's just like, guys, like, there's like other stuff like Armada, Cybertron, Transformers Cybertron turns 20 this year. The whole Unicron trilogy is now, if people born the same year as Armada has now graduated high school. TFP did that well in my opinion. I prefer the battle mask look, but I feel it's done right. Yeah, when it's done right, it looks pretty good. Exactly.
plating repaired.
B! You're okay.
No. Megatron's gone. We gotta move.
Stay down, Scout.
Oh, oh no! What? Oh no, where's the appropriate reaction? Alright, I'll tell you guys, Disgusting. The scene was actually supposed to be different, and it's on YouTube in a standard really. Okay, yeah, my bad.
Slipstream.
No, so friends having problems.
Conniving slap.
So a friend is having plumbing problems right now, right? And as in like they can't, nothing could go down the drain at all.
I answer to Megatron.
And they have a roommate that's basically a shut-in. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't really have a job. He just stays home and watches anime all day with his door shut all day. He knows that the plumbing is bad right now, but yet he tried to use the toilet in a number 2 fashion, and now he clogged up the whole house.
This time, you'll know the full force of the Seekers.
And now he was like, and he was like, "Can I come over?" And I was like, "Yeah, come over, dude."
Phew. Safe.
Wait, what? So the scene you're talking about, is that like the like how the ending of Prime was supposed to be?
Yeah.
Like at the end they just form a truce? It was actually supposed to be Megatron and Prime. Okay, Norman. have a good rest of the day. It's nice for you to drop by back in, man.
Ready.
Prime coming up to could actually go back to Cybertron and stay there, while Prime could have Earth and stay there instead. Hold on, is that supposed to be flipping? You said, hold on, is that what Transformers Prime was supposed to? How that was supposed to end? Ooh. They took pop shots at him. Okay, so we can move here, right?
Okay.
The end of the Dark of the Moon. Oh! Okay. Oh yeah, I heard about that. But yeah, apparently when the ending leaked, Michael Bay didn't like it, so he was like, "Okay, screw it, we're just gonna do the ending this way." It does explain why Dark of the Moon just kind of just like stopped at the end. Bruh. Wait, hold on. Wait, can I just stop in front of her?
Okay.
No, I swapped it out for the flippin'...
Targeting.
Very well.
No. We're gonna use...
Wings disabled.
Oh no, she did one to everybody. Is this part of the Cyrus show story? No, it's been confirmed that this is an alternate So it's been confirmed that Battlegrounds takes place as a branching timeline after Eruption. So the only thing this has in common is like basically all of season 1, and that's it. Oh no, mother. Okay, you're dead.
Yeah. I scrapped him. Okay. This'll hold.
Positron armor restored.
It's a different series to what I'm. It's not that. It's not the Allen continuity for me. Yeah, because it's such a weird. Oh no. To me, it really does seem like they developed RAD.
The Matrix.
How in the world are they like? Why?
Acquired. Grounded.
How are these guys able to do like multiple attacks like this? Is it because it's part of their ultimate?
I'm free. Acquired. That's one con down.
It's not gonna hurt him. Oh, wait, no, it will. It will.
Let's ride.
You can't move. You can't attack. Good luck, buddy.
Got optics. That was a total rush.
Ooh. RC isn't even a character in the show. She's just there and has no lines, at least as far as I've watched. RC in what? RAD or Cyberverse? It just ruins Prime Story, which I thought was just perfect. There was some. See, that's where I think RAD was made first. Like they were trying to pitch it and everything, because like, how in this world, like, did minicons exist after? After the rebirth of Cybertron, then were minicons developed, or were minicons always part of the Prime universe, just not, because the aligned continuity is Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron, a couple of books, that's supposed to tie in War for Cybertron into Prime, and then Prime into RID, because it was like, what, a whole, 10-year thing, I think it was? Oh yeah, and Transformers Rescue Bots. But yet, the minicons are nowhere. They're nowhere except for in RID. Dang, Ark, you're further along than I ever. I gotta catch up now. Shoot.
Report.
Optimus. I thought they.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna get some more water.
Oh.
No.
I'm out.
This was my doing, Bumblebee. When the Decepticons invaded Earth, I experienced a fear unlike any I had ever known.
Okay, chat. I binged. Yeah. I'll be the night. I'll be the nice season finales. Wait, what? The season finales in RIT 2015 were gold. I did watch the season 1 finale in RID. I can say that, and it was actually pretty good.
Now countless human lives hang in the balance.
The Fallen showing up was just cool. Starscream was great as usual, and the Steeljaw was interesting to take on the character, considering he's normally a cassette bot for. See, that wasn't just and that when it comes in the case of Steeljaw, it was just him having a pre-existing name, but he was basically a brand new character to the show. Because before that, there was only like one other instance of a character using the name Steeljaw, and it was just another generic like line, I think it was, for Beast Wars. But no, yeah, he was an original character for that show, and we need more characters like that.
I allowed that fear to divide our forces. I abandoned the Allspark for a second time. You all acted with courage.
Why though?
No Prime could ask for more. From now on, we remain together as one.
What about Megatron? I could track Slipstream.
That is not necessary. I know where the Decepticons are going, and we must follow. To the very edge of this world. Now Megatron has the Allspark. The fate of all sentient life is at stake.
See, now I can understand why he's trying to do a mix of, I can understand why he's trying to do, like, a mix of, like, 3-point together as one. He's trying to do a mix of, like what you guys said, he's trying to do a mix of G1 and movie, which the movies were kind of go through a little bit of a resurgence, back when Cyberverse was coming out, so it did say my controls were low, weren't they? I also find it funny that how RID made the Decepticons animals that gave implications Megatron was leading animals, not leading warriors, which is funny to me. I mean, it was a nice gimmick. It was actually kind of a neat gimmick. Hold on, was that another Prime directive or is that Base Camp? Okay, hold on, we gotta look up these really quickly. Hold on. Transformers Unlock. Battlegrounds. Mission list. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so okay, so we're going into we're going into Act 3. Force Optimus remained behind to protect his injured friends from battle traps. Slipstream and the Seekers arrived to delay opportunity further. Oh no, we're still in Act 2. Do we not have a mission list? Oh no, that was complete Act 2 on any difficulty. Yeah, so we're going into Act 3. Use RC to heal Wheeljack and Dishearted. Use RC to use Wheeljack. Okay, to me, to you. Complete Act 3 on any difficulty. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. No. I guess we'll have to go through like a walkthrough. Mission list. But we don't want YouTube videos, we want... Is this game actually that obscure where there's not even walkthroughs for it? We live in the age we live in an internet age where there's walkthrough guides. We live in an age of the internet where there are walkthrough guides of games that barely sold 2,000 units. What the world? So if this game has any kind of like hidden ability, anything hidden, we wouldn't know because barely anybody has made any kind of walkthroughs about it. We have to actually go to page 2 chat. Best skills used, trophies, Battlegrounds walkthrough. More stuff I just saw. There are no FAQs or reviews of Transformers Battlegrounds. Wait, what? That had info I saw, so I ended up writing one myself. Okay. Makes sense though. Okay. I also find it funny how RAD made this. Okay. Diamond Bolt did a video on RAD 2005, and he made a joke that I'd recommend watching it if it's still up. He said Diamond Bolt. Let's see. Hold on. It's a Diamond Bolt. Bolt. YouTube. Let's see. Diamond did a video of RD 2015. The terrible Spy Kids reboot movies. Wait, what? Reboot movies? He has a okay. Videos. The Crazy World of Unhinged Fan Bases. My Little Pony, Sonic, Pickle Rick, Taylor Swift, I'm guessing. The Amazing Digital Circus. I probably will never watch the Amazing Digital Circus strictly because of flipping the art design. I just hate it. And the guy with the like, he has the eyes and his mouth is around his eyes. No. Transformers Toys 2024. Okay, so I'm guessing he's a Transformers fan if he went out of his way. There's a lot of yellow in his wait, what? Transform the Pika Bayformers. Actually I would say the Pika Bayformers was Revenge of the Fallen. I love Digital Circus. I mean, it has people who love it, and I can't rip on, and I will never. I'll put it like this: I can't. I myself cannot come myself to watch it, so I can't give it any merits. But I will not. I will not like anybody for liking it. If you know what I'm trying to say. It's the same thing with me and like Hazbin Hotel. Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss, where I can see why people hate it because I've actually watched the show, but I myself love it. But will I ever be like, oh no, you're a terrible person for not liking this? It's like, I'm not going to be like that, no. Or the other way around, it's like, how could you be such a good, like, how can you like that garbage? It's like, I will never say that because I've yet to watch the show myself. So like, I understand why people like it. Netflix picked it up. I mean, apparently there's an audience for Netflix to pick it up, you know? The writing is so good. The video is called Ruined Forever, Robots in Disguise 2015. Hey Kyle, I think the better way to do it is just link it to us in the Discord. I think that might be the better way to do it. Let's see, where's my Streamlabs? Okay, there we go. I've linked it in the chat already. In this chat? Like in this chat? Hey, Ark, can you find that link for me? Because it's not popping up on my end. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? How many people are in this server? A lot. Okay. And there was a photo online that okay, so okay, so let me kind of explain that to you. So that actually might or might not be a thing. So when a big piece of item, when a big ticket item like that releases, what they'll do, instead of them putting it on the floor or having it in the back, they'll have it in a cage on the floor right next to the register. That way they can just open the cage, pull it out, and put it and check out right there. That way they do not have that way it saves them time to constantly go back to the Switch aisle, pick up a Switch 2, go check out. We did the same thing at my retail store when the OG Switch came out. We just kept a pile of Switches behind the counter. I mean, we didn't have a cage. Our counter was like a big circular oval thing, so customers really couldn't get into it, and if they did, they got in serious trouble. Because we had actual doors and stuff. But the counters at every Target is open. Anybody can walk in through them. I'm guessing Target is the only good place to get a Switch 2. Probably. Because like I can see Best Buy doing the same thing. That's why Best Buy has all those cages by the registers now. It's just so much easier for retail stores to do that rather than go back and forth.
Ah, the Pacific Northwest. How thoughtful of the Decepticons to commit their nefarious deeds in such a scenic locale.
But Lord Megatron, if you trusted me to explain your plan...
Trust is earned, Starscream. The Autobots were scattered and vulnerable, yet you failed.
Things will change, Megatron, when I'm in command.
But the lines, though. Yeah. I can basically tell you this now. If you want a Switch 2 and you want it on day one, while if you go to like any Target or any Target or Best Buy, you have to be there before it opens. My Target opens up at 7 a.m. You better believe there's going to be a line there starting at like midnight. Because our area is also notorious to be very scalper heavy.
Until construction is complete.
Our area has become so scalper heavy that a lot of scalpers will ship their stuff off somewhere else to be packaged up and shipped to the actual buyers, so they can't trace it back to our area.
A weapon? A beacon?
Our priority is the Allspark. We must push through.
At least at Target, we did not do any in-store pre-orders. If you pre-ordered if you pre-ordered your Switch 2 at my Target, not my Target, at Target, there's no in-store pickup. It's delivery only.
Oh, look, human, an Energon cube.
As much as I want to get a Switch 2, to do the full upgrades and everything, I think the Series X and my Switch were pretty much the only consoles I got on day one. Everything else I waited on. I think I waited until 2015 or 2016 to get my Xbox One. I didn't get a PS4 until 2020. I think my GameCube I got like a year or two after it came out. 2 years after it came out. My PS2 I didn't get until 2005. And I was always behind in the 90s. Like, oh no, a correction. We got a Sega Genesis, right? And we got that in like 93, 94. And that was the only console in the house until after my mom and dad split. And then it was only then when I was a teenager and we actually had a decent place to open up that was actually go, hey, I'm kind of tired of having the Sega Genesis. Can we just have something else now? You know, because at this point it's like, you know, I'm now 12. I would like to at least upgrade to a PlayStation 1. Other mama said that Best Buy was having a pre-order on June 1st.
Standing near these vessels will add a chunk of energon to the squad's meter.
Ooh.
But watch out, they will also boost the Decepticons' energon.
Forward, Autobots!
So... do you have any other, premium Bandai, Progi? Premium Progress... It's kind of buried. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I can't remember which one's which. Okay, so I can't remember which one is which. Or at least for these two, alright? But, here's your hint for this one. I did get the Kamen Rider Outsiders, what was it? Dan Kyoto, and I don't remember which one of these is Thouser. No, because I think that's the only difference in between them is that they just changed the plastic on one of these to red. Yeah. Yeah, they're both the same. And actually, hold on, I think we can tell by the image inside, right? No, they kind of look the same. That sucks. They literally just changed the plastic. Okay. I have the Realizing Hopper. I do have these. I do have, well, this thing to make the Mitsubishi Genrai driver, and the key to go along with that. Let's see. Okay. So most targets are ready for the Switch 2 Chaos. So my roommate works in the Target planogram section. Basically, they're the ones that go around and makes that if something gets released, or I mean, the perfect example is that they're the ones that go around and change how everything looks. They're the ones that goes around and sets up the Halloween decorations and puts up the Halloween section. He's that part of that team. The day before the Switch 2 comes out, he's going in at midnight, so by the time the store opens, that whole section will be set up. It sucks that two of the Saber Swords are premium. So which ones are Saber Sword? Which Saber Swords? Let's see, I also got... I'm not sure if this is premium Bandai or not, but I got this set too. I did get the movie set, including the cover for this. I'm just grabbing the keys off my shelf. See, there's the Metro Genrai Progress key. Got the movie key. I think like most of the keys wise, I think I'm pretty much there. Except it's just the drivers I'm kind of crapped out on. Nuroshi and Kaji. Hold on, wait a minute. Those are the brother. That's the brother and sister, isn't it? Like, yes. Like, they won't go in until the store closes, and so like if you go in the day before, it'll be normal, and then the day after it'll be set up. Let's see. I'm making a mess. And yes, I do have all 3 memorial key sets. You're definitely going to get the Mario Kart bundle. Let's see. And yes, it does come with all 3, including not this one. Oh, which one is that? Japanese Wolf. Yo, are the batteries still in these things? Hold on. I haven't messed with this particular key set in a while. Hold on.
Japanese wolf.
Yeah. Oh, this feels kind of rough. Yeah, it feels rough because I barely played with it. Yeah, because doesn't also the Mitsubishi Genrai set also come with like the Dodo, if I remember correctly? I'm back, but not for long. So how far in the game am we? So if the plot is correct, and judging by the achievements, Norman, we're literally halfway through the game. The game is not that long. It's the only reason why it's so long, what it seems like, is because of combat system.
Moving.
Okay.
Ready.
I was gonna say, is it gonna take up all 3? Yeah, it's gonna take up all 3. Ooh, actually, hold on.
Acknowledged.
Okay, but do they really need to transform every time they move? I can understand, and that, so, maybe it's a distancing? No, it's not really distancing. The only one I can understand, having to transform is maybe the jets. Because the jets, thanks to them having the, thanks to the jets having the terrain ability of ignoring low-level terrain, I can understand why they have to transform for that, because they have to, you know, go above it. Other than that, no, the transforming makes no difference. When I see Wheeljack Cyberverse Design, I can't help but see him with a little pink apron. But no, Kyle, yeah, like Kamen Rider 01 wise, like I am set on a lot of this stuff. I'm still missing a bunch of the weapons. I'm still missing the suitcase sword. I'm still missing the suitcase bow and arrow. So that way I can make the double-edged sword. I'm also still missing the mass-produced driver from the movie. I'm also still missing the driver that the cheetah, I can't remember her name. That the cheetah chick uses to become Anubis. I'm still missing the Phoenix Rise driver from when Jin uses it to become, you know, his Phoenix form. I'm still missing that. This is the only thing. That's the only thing I hate about 01 is that there's a bunch of one-off drivers. They don't have any upgrade forms. They just use a different driver. I mean, you can still use progress keys in it. You know, good for them.
Moving.
I was gonna punch him out of there.
Washed.
Got it.
Oh, we're just gonna trap this bad boy in there.
Ultimate ready. Ready.
And we're just gonna come over here and heal Optimus.
Patching.
Oh, well, this little time was fun. I have to go now. Sorry, I wasn't that much in the stream. It was still fun. Bye. Hey, Hey, it's still nice to have you, Norman. Have a good night, man. I might need to go. Something happened, and I'm not in a good place. Okay, take care of yourself, Art. Oh, the Raid Riser with fighting Jackal. Yes, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. I completely forgot the name of it. Again, because of flipping how many flipping drivers there is. But other than that, I think I'm set on rider keys. No, I still need Mammoth. Because it came with the giant mech suit. And most times when you find it secondhand, what's missing? The Mammoth key. Because people only bought it for the Mammoth key and that got rid of the mech suit.
Nav system's shot.
Izu's? Izu's what? Name the keys, Kyle, because I'm having bad remembering names. Ooh, she said ultimate dragon.
For Cybertron.
Fine work, Windblade.
She's scrap.
Oh, even after using the ultimate. Secretary easy. It was in the yes. It came with the her key came with the 01 the 01 memorial set, because the 01 memorial set was the Izu key, the realizing hopper, and then the memorial version of rising hopper.
Roger that.
It's the same as Dan Kyoto have. Yeah, because they're supposed to be the keys that turn on the because they're supposed to be the keys that turn on oh, did I already move? No! Oh, because it's because of the ability. Okay. I can't move. No!
Motor functions recovered.
Because the whole gimmick of each memorial set was that each memorial set came with at least one brand new key. And they're all based off the factions. Because like this is Ames and Zaya, right? So it came with the Japanese wolf key to make him and Ouroboros Wolf. The Mythical Generator one came with this and the cover for it. This and the Condor key, not the Condor, the Dodo key. And then the oh, I can't remember his business right now, but his came with Izu's and Realizing Hopper. I have 0 Kamen Rider. I'm saying, no, you don't. I did get 2 custom shirts printed. Okay, so what I do, where I get most of my stuff from, is go to a web. If you're able to order your own stuff, mind you, I don't know how old you are, I don't know what your financial situation is. Also check Amazon. Like, don't be afraid to check Amazon.
Moving.
Because
Ultimate ready.
like you can get a what was it? A Kamen Rider Gotchard driver. For last time I checked, it was like $45 shipped with 2-day shipping on Amazon. And or no, it wasn't 45. It was 40. It was down to $39.99. Also, there's a bunch of other stuff you can do too. Like you can
Actuators
get
restored.
there's posters you can now get that are available. With the Heisei logos, I plan on hunting some stuff at one point when I'm done at college and start working. Okay. Yeah, see, it was a terrain thing.
Targeting compromised.
And let's go back here a little bit. I might as well just go here
Okay.
to collect more energon.
Holding.
We're on Overwatch. We want Optimus. Come over here. Optimus is kind of a brawler, isn't he?
Proceeding.
Not gonna go too mad, but when I try to find either X8 stuff or Geats, if I can find it cheap, it'd probably be much easier to find it. So Geats is still super popular right now, so the prices are kind of up. The same thing happened with Gaim. Gaim and X8 for a hot minute there. When a couple years after the shows aired, the price of items were still high, but especially since Geats is still kind of like fresh in everybody's minds, and is one of the current running shows to be featured in like Tokusatsu and everything, the prices are still kind of up there. But I'll definitely like post in the Discord server a couple of links of places that I shop at directly from Japan. I don't know if they'll get hit by tariffs or not, but let's hope they don't. Gaim was great though. Yeah, Gaim was like, Gaim was the let's put it like this. It was like the first season that dropped that really like even like the most generic anime fans were like, okay, yeah, this is it brought a lot of anime fans into the fold. You see what we're saying? They can ignore terrain. Well, let's see, hold on. While they're doing their turn. Let's see. No. Let's look up God.
Turbine's damaged.
I'm going to kind of like multitask here really quickly. Because I can't, since you can't really do anything on their turn, you're just kind of like stuck. Oh no. Okay. Not a huge fan of his final form, but Kakudochi arms or he is literally throwing them out of the way.
Affirmative.
No, it's live swap. I forgot rid of the
Repairing.
Okay, so like Gav, the current season, right? To give you an example, like, oh, where's the not a huge fan. Okay, not a huge fan of. You prefer Kakudochi over Kiwami. It's not bad, but it has way too much silver for me. This is empty. Yeet! Right? So, like, Kamen Rider God right now, right? I wouldn't mind getting some of the little things. I don't know what they're called. Go-Chizus? The Go-Chizus? I definitely wouldn't mind picking some of those out. Some of them are cute, and I definitely would want to buy, like, they have a 3-pack on Amazon that features O's, X8, and Kind. And I definitely wouldn't mind getting those and putting it on my O's and my X8 shelf, you know? I don't have a Kind shelf, but like some of his forms are kind of cool. Like I like Cake King. I liked his final form. I probably won't buy anything from Gav as I'm trying to reevaluate how I collect things. But like if I type in Gotchard though, because a lot of people actually did not care for Gotchard. Oh, it's even cheaper now. Like his belt is $37 on Amazon. His gun is his primary weapon is $20. His first power-up weapon is 46. And even the Val Rusher is 34. So yeah, you can get a good chunk of, like, depending on the season, you can get it for pretty cheap on Amazon. Bitter Gav is cool. Actually, hold on, the Bitter Gav belt is $120 on Amazon. But I also use a website called Mandrake, Mandrake, and they're basically clearance shops in Japan. What? Mandrake. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't spell it right. I spelled it Mandrake. Let's see. Let's look up Kamen Rider Gav. Just using that. Let's look up Geeks, right? And compare it to Amazon. Because I myself would like to get a Mach 10 Geeks final form driver. So okay, on Amazon right now you can get the base belt for $120. So that's the belt, the Magnum, the Mach buckle, and the hammer buckle, right? That's for $130. So let's look up Yeats on. Actually, hold on, you should be watching this too. Boop. Okay. Bitter Gap is cool. I know nothing. I know about the site. A lot of people I watch recommend using. Yes, I've been using. This is Mandrake, right? I've been using Mandrake basically like as far as I've been collecting. This was how I got some of my very first Kamen Rider stuff, and I've been using the site ever since. It's just kind of weird on how it works because it's a clearance store, but you can also shop from specific sites. Yo, okay, so the Mach 10 buckle is actually down to 58, right? Or how about this? You get the bundle set of the Mach. I can't remember. It's the Mach 5. Yeah, the Mach 5 with the laser raise buckle, right? So, watch this. So I'm in the United States, right? So if this is 6,000 yen, it's $41. That's very reasonable for me. That's 58. That's actually cheaper than this. So this would be less than around 30 bucks. I'm fine. I'm happy. I actually would not mind probably making an order here soon. But there's a few other things I want to collect first. Like this right here. This was a premium band item, right? 2,500 yen. I love Geets 9's entrance and first fight. He was styling on Gazer. I know it wasn't the real Gazer, but it was still dude, that fight scene made it on TikTok and converted so many people to watch Kamen Rider. Dude, I might actually go on here because it's not just like the items. Like you can also collect the Soto figures, right? You can. There's another premium bad ion right there, so you can make the Bull version, right? There's another premium bad version. There's SH Figuarts, more Soto, and you can even find like the Memorial Buckle, stuff like that. The promotional items. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't know they made his bike yet. But yeah, it's definitely worth popping in. Ooh, yeah, see, like, look, the little buckle set's like... How much is that? 700 yen? That's $4. And the packaging on that is tiny. It's like about like maybe that big. So you can easily throw that into an order. Bro says shush to the music and games and style points with a clean roll guard. Right? Let's see, hold on. Actually, hold on, you know what? Since we're looking that up. Because we want to look up the... so the trick is to use Mandrake is that you have to look up the katakana. This. Because it recognizes English to an extent. And that's if the native listing is it has any kind of English text. This is only the thing you have to use. It's searching. But yeah, see, look, boom. And the little Gochizos are like less than $5, less than a few dollars. But some of these aren't form changing, they're just more like temporary. They're not main Gochizos, right? Apparently that one is. Holy, I like that. Such a great Final Form debut, only contested by X8 saying no to Chronos time stop, right? Well, that's because his power was specifically designated to counter Chronos' powers. Yeah, see, like, even, like, the machine drops, like, you can go get from, like, Gashapon machines. Boom. 8. For the Cake King Sabers, only 45. Or how about this? You know, we'll do it like this, too. You said you like Saber, right? Let's do Saber really quickly. Because I'll admit, like, I wouldn't mind just owning the base driver, you know? Okay, so I actually got to have the base driver, Primitive Dragon and Elemental Dragon. That thing was so bulky, it would not sit on the shelf right. That thing needed to be on a stand, like on a belt stand. Let's see, look, you have, what was this? Emotional Dragon for 3,000. A lot of Shoto figures. Holy snap, that's a lot of Shoto stuff. More Shoto stuff, the Phoenix Rising Saber belt. I want this belt. I really do. I honestly do. Because I thought he was such a fun character. Especially after he gets his comic power up, right? Like I said, I watched most of it. Look at that. Even the Green Cross Saber is like less than 50. Boom. There's one of the girls you mentioned earlier. Boom. Only like $40 for her sword. Speaking of ghosts. Did they have an actual, like, Saber belt? Hey, there we go, Saber belt right there. Boop. Okay, let's... How much... Oh, snap, it's okay. You know what, we hit our time cap, it's been 2 hours. 3,000 is stupid cheap in pound, I swear. You said in pound? Pound sterling, you mean? Let's see, okay. There's a British no, pound sterling. There it is. Look at me remembering what it's actually called. Holy! Oh my god! It's only $15 for you, dude. Now, mind you, that's the initial price. That does not include shipping fees as well. I'll be shipping that thing. Ruin it. So okay. Yes and no. Depends on how big. So once you start getting this stuff in hand, this is why I recommend you try shopping from Amazon first. Once you start getting this stuff in hand and realize just how big this stuff is, it kind of gives you an idea of what you're looking for, shipment-wise. Like, there would be a metric ton of times I would order one big thing, like, I don't know, okay. use this as an example, right? Boom. We're just gonna use this as an example, right? But you have to imagine the box being a little bit bigger, right? So I would buy one big thing like this, and then I would buy a metric ton of small things. Like I would buy like maybe some additional keys, maybe some cards, what was it? A few cards, maybe some Soto figures, some smaller stuff, you know. I can't stop myself with that. But it's at this point it'd be better like getting a few bits at the same time. Yeah. But once you get an understanding on how big the boxes are, you'll get an understanding of how they rate their shipping stuff, because they do have pre-measured boxes to an extent. You can possibly buy 2 drivers, depending on how big the drivers are, and maybe a couple of the the gimmick of where it goes. Especially like Gob. I'm gonna use that as a good example right now, because Gob's, their Gochizos are only like that big. They're tiny. So buying like 1 or 2 of those little play sets, or 1 or 2, like they're only $8, basically won't add anything to the shipping cost. It's only when you start buying big things, you know, kind of like, where are you at, Big Bud? Oh, I'm not gonna know, he's buried now. But like, King Odger, right? That Megazord's big. That box was huge. I wanted to buy. I still want to get the Don Brothers mechs, but those boxes are massive. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Did it actually say how much the shipping was going to be? Hold on. Because sometimes they'll show up on the. It'll show up on. No, okay. It'll just give you the name, like how big the box is. Like it'll actually. Hold on. Where's the thing at? But, like, see, it'll actually show you how big the box is. See? And they'll give you like prices compared to the other stores, and then it'll give you some recommendations on other things. Like, oh, is this a bundle? Yo, is that a bundle for both of them? See, and like stuff like this, you know, like the eyes, the progress keys, the ride watches, stuff like that. Yo, ZO stuff is actually down right now. Maybe. But anyway. Oh yeah, it is a bundle. Yeah, I'm actually get that. Like I said, I really like this character. Anyway, let me go ahead. It's been 2 hours. I know this stream's been kind of all over the place. Uh-oh. Whoop. So let me go ahead and get off for the day, guys, and because I think my before mentioned. Yeah, you can get with that sword. Yeah. I actually like the figure art actually mimic what he can do. He can like focus all his powers in one limb. I like how they mimic that. Anyway, let me go ahead and get off of here. Let me go ahead and get off of here for tonight, guys. We'll be back tomorrow at our usual time, 1 p.m. Central Time here in the United States. And yeah, we're more than halfway through Battlegrounds. We should be wrapping this up by if we grind hard enough, we'll probably get done with this before the middle of next week. I might dedicate an additional stream just to this coming up, just so we can just grind through it. Because once we hit those NES games, we are going to just bullet through everything, because all those games take about an hour. But anyway, let me go ahead and do what I usually do. If you guys like the shenanigans, or you just want to stay updated, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the stream. It does tell YouTube I am doing a good job here. And of course, if you want to support the channel, that does support the channel. And if you want to support the channel otherwise, be sure to go back and watch some of the past other videos or other streams. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Until tomorrow, I will see you guys later. Until then, I'm gone. I'm Ghost. I'm out here in past tense, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.